stories of wisdom and compassion. And today's story is number 6, page 13. I lost my heart to her smile. A newly married couple moved into the house next door. Young people today are so wrapped up in themselves, commented the neighbor to her husband. The wife probably won't be very neighborly. A week later, she went outside with her baby just as the new neighbor was getting home. Cold out, isn't it? Said the new neighbor, and then added with a smile, oh, what a beautiful baby, the little dear. The way she laughs is just adorable. That night, the neighbor said to her husband, beaming, you know something? You just can't tell about people. That young wife who moved in next door, for example, she turned out to be a lovely person, just as charming as she can be. And next story. This is a true story about a young woman working as a waitress in a department store cafe who married into a wealthy family. The mother of the groom was impressed by the young woman the first time she saw her. When I ordered a light meal at that cafe, the waitress who brought it said, sorry to keep you waiting, and set the food in front of me. Then, with a smile and a nod, she said, enjoy your meal. There was nothing false about her smile. It was sweet and genuine. Most servers apologize for keeping you waiting, slam down the food, and then disappear. But she set down the tray, gently adjusted it in front of me, and said, enjoy. I was won over by her words and her smile. Gentle words and consideration can shape a person's future. Ah, isn't this such a powerful story? We learn again and again about the importance of practicing the kindness or kind act of smiling. It's a Buddhist practice. Yeah, and there were 2 stories to show how a smile is actually changing our future for better. And in the first story, when someone new moves into the neighborhood or when there is a new employee at the company, at the work office, there is some kind of, because they're so new, it's all full of question marks in our head. Like, are they going to be a good person? Are they going to give me a hard time? Are they going to be nasty and obnoxious? All these question marks. And it's very natural because with other coworkers or neighbors, we have established some kind of trust, hopefully just because of being together for many years. At least we have formed some view of how they are, who they are. But when a new person comes in, all these question marks. So if that new person is a spiritual one and practices smiling, like in this story, and smiling plus, saying a few words of kindness, just like today's phrase a day for the 9th day of the month said, let us discover the good in others and commend them for it. It's not easy to spot the good things in others because unfortunately, all their flaws jump at us first and foremost. So that's maybe human nature. But if we make the effort and discover their good things and say something nice about them, that's the beginning of establishing trust and a good relationship. So this new neighbor, not only did she smile, but she also said, oh, what a beautiful baby you have. The way she laughs is just adorable. Just something that's and kind of purifying the mind to make the remark as genuine as possible. So yeah, to the extent we are able to purify the mind and mean what we say, to that extent we can harvest good effects. And then also in the second story, actually I have the same experience too. Many times, like if I go to a restaurant, I mean these days I don't have the chance, but when I went to restaurants, even though you pay a lot of money, like $30 or something, $40 for 2 people, $50, and we almost feel like not really happy afterwards. Maybe we feel even worse sometimes. Sometimes the food is not good, and then also how the servers bring the food to you, because sometimes they're so busy. They just yeah, without a smile, they say, "Oh, sorry to keep you waiting," and then they slam the food in front of us and they move away. Like we went to restaurant to, have a change of air and just kind of get a new perspective, but sometimes things don't turn out well. So, but no matter how tired we are, how busy we are, it's a practice. So smiling is not just, something we do casually. It's a practice, like the training. Just like we go to the gym early in the morning, no matter how tired we are, we just do it because it's part of our training. So if we consider smiling as part of our training, then we are more likely to, like if we are the server, we can adjust the plate in front of the customer, uh, make it straight, paying attention to details. And that's very important in Buddhism, to be able to pay attention to details. Actually, that's one way to purify the karma of the mind, because our thoughts are just, those very delicate and detailed aspect of who we are. And gentle words and consideration can certainly shape a person's future and all of our future indeed. Society becomes brighter. So it's up to each one of us. We all carry this with us. So good job everyone for being here. Obviously, participating in this recitation meditation session is helping us purify our karma of the mind so we can smile more genuinely and say kind words to people around us. Today is Wednesday, so we're going to have the Karma Lab at 5 p.m. Pacific time. If you have any questions, you can submit to us. So we cover it in the meetups for you, and have a beautiful Wednesday. Goodbye.